So a very quick one. May I have a volunteer, please, to share? So we all get to know each other from here. Since you know about me, I would like to know about you. Miss Pang.
Okay, I start. I want to understand myself better and also understand my adult children at this point of life. What makes me smile my grandchildren, especially my youngest granddaughter, Sophie.
Oh, that's sweet. Yourself?
Okay, my goals I have three listed up. One is to improve my self-talk, to improve communication with my son and husband, and the third one is to be calm. And in terms of what makes me smile is laughter.
Oh. Are you not calm now?
I may have calm, but inside.
Yeah, this one. Suddenly I
So that's why I think happy, you know, I choose a non-happy.
You need to drink some drink some. Yourself, doctor?
I'm Lin, my name, I'm the other half of SY Pang. And my goal here to attend this is I want to have mastery of my emotions and thoughts so that I can be more motivated in life. In the moment, I'm enjoying my comfortable retirement with no stress. At the same time, it can make me very included and very complacent. So I need something to push me, I need something to motivate me to do the things that I want to do, but sadly I don't have the motivation to really push myself. So I need something to tweak my mind and my emotions so that I can go for it.
You still can go. That's a nice one. Yourself?
Hi everybody, good afternoon. My name is Shalita. I'm a mother of three. What makes me smile is my kids, my pets, their pets, and also dancing. Right? What's my goal? To meet more mommy friends around here. Nice to job.
Nice. And yourself?
Okay. What makes me just like fun? I have a 5-month-old grandson. He stays with me. Every morning when I wake up, I look at him, I surely smile. When he smiles, I'm such a good baby.
Pure.
Yep.
Super pure.
Yeah, my daughter just sent me his photo just now and I smile. I will know and you afterwards. Okay. Actually, I'm here. Actually, I don't know what to expect, when Pang invited me here. But now I know a little bit what you are, your background. Actually, I would like to learn about other people's behavior because sometimes we tend to judge people. But now I'm learning, being in the neurodivergent sort of trying to understand more about neurodivergent issues. I'm trying to understand it rather than judging them, why people behave the way they behave. And also learn how to manage my emotion better.
Good. Can I pass the floor back over? Yourself? Yes.
Hi, hi everybody. I'm Sylvia. I'm a working mom. Actually, what makes me smile is my son. Actually, not smile. He makes me laugh at times. He can be really funny. Mom, you're too fat. You need to hit the gym. Oh, coming for 8 years old, I really laugh. He can be so hilarious.
You should watch my latest video. Jason, I'm so sad today. What should I do? Do your work.
And you know what? He prefer me with some makeup on.
Oh, wow.
Because he says, look at all these spots, you should cover it up.
Wow.
My goodness. I say, you're my husband or you're my son? My husband not complaining, you're complaining.
You have no right to complain. All this is for you, okay?
He's actually quite funny.
Yes,
He's making me laugh all the time.
He knows you're talking about him.
Right. So actually my goal here was hoping to meet moms that have special need child, and then I'm trying to find my emotional balance. I mean, it's quite hectic working mom and you have special child we need to have a lot of extra time to be with them, talk to them a lot, guide them in their life. And he has a lot of negativity in him. And recently he keeps fighting with me, he doesn't want to go to school, he said he wants to be a YouTuber.
Wow. I feel you.
I say if you can be successful like Mr. Beast with 45 million followers, you don't have to work, you have plenty of money, then you don't go to school.
He's also quite verbal and he's also able to understand a lot of
Yes,
people.
yes.
Which is very.
That's why I find it hard to accept when he's diagnosed at 7.
What his diagnosis is?
He has ADHD, he has OKU card. ADHD for not able to focus, he cannot sit still very long. He has spectrum autism and he also has dyslexia.
Must be a very
So behavior issue, a lot of time. He's highly intelligent, he talks, but very selective who he talks to. He like you, he talk, he don't like you, he don't respond. And now he don't speak Chinese. He can understand, but he don't want to respond in Chinese, purely English. And now recently he just transferred to PPKI school government, July 1st, just only. So the teacher said, oh, memang macam tu. All these kind of child only speak English. I say, why? They say, because it's easy. I say, why? How? You just imagine the word in Bahasa Malaysia, a word in English is word, W-O-R-D. BM is perkataan, so long. So they refuse to learn.
That's why I say genius is like a least effort.
Genius. That's why
Look at
I'm
Einstein.
very angry a lot of times, so I try to manage my emotion.
That's why Einstein will say this word before, this quote from Einstein. He was saying like, it's so easy for people to complicate things, but it takes a genius to simplify things. Yes, this one is from Einstein himself.
He thinks I'm making his life difficult now.
That's why you need to make your life easy now. That's a very good sharing. He has all the 3 things that the top 1% people have, you know.
Very challenging.
Yeah,
Because I'm too normal, so I can never be a genius. So I need to be above him to beat him.
You need to be the top 1% now.
But how to manage this kind of people?
That's why we call it the very high competency people. They're highly effective people. You want to talk about those who follow the rules and all that, you will get normal results. But to have a gifted child, it takes a different mind as well. I get what you mean. When you talk about his dyslexic, his ADHD, autistic, right? He has all the top 1% people have one. Richard Branson, dyslexic. And then Mark Zuckerberg got Asperger's. And then all these people, you can see where your son is going with all the 3. That's why you have a genius in your hand right now.
Crazy at this point.
Actually, I was talking to a person talking about I'm talking in terms of high functioning autism. At one point back then, do we all know about special needs? No, right?
Yeah.
No, not much. Especially during your time, no, right? If people go to school, study, and that's it, you'll get how much is that's it. That's how you've been graded, right? Back then, they don't have such thing as like, oh, you learn through visual, auditory, kinesthetic, or whatever. Not. But looking into the nowadays, children who used to have more prone to auditory, kinesthetic, gustatory, meaning say they use the taste and all that, somehow we have a place for them. Polytechnic, do you know Polytechnic, right? Cater for what kind of students? Kinesthetic, auditory, or visual? They are very different right now. Back then, they are used to be called as the problematic people, or children with disabilities in learning. But now they are being accepted, and they have a special school just for that. Do you realize? Back then, music wasn't part of it. And now we have music school, academy. They call it the ballet academy, the arts, the performing arts. These are the children who doesn't really like to study, but they like to move. And back then, they were being shy upon that. You do not study, you're very stupid. They're being put at that point. But nowadays, we have institutes and schools catered to special people. Well, now they're no longer special already. They are normal now.
Yeah.
But for highly autistic, high functioning autistic, will they be the next normal, typical ones, based on the statistics that we are going right now? If you notice in our community itself, maybe I myself might be autistic as well. We don't know. Who are we to say what we are not? At one point, we are all human. We can do what other humans can do. It only requires a certain environment, situation for us to actualize that behavior. Okay, follow on everybody. For example, if there's a fire today, will you all run as fast as you can? As compared to last time you say, I cannot run. I'm too heavy, too fat and everything, I cannot run. But now for fire, will you run fast or not? Can, right? Can, right?
Not so sure, right?
Yeah. And then say, I got joints problem, I cannot climb. And then if there's an anjing gila, a crazy dog come over, will you able to climb?
Sure you can.
Can already, right? Suddenly no pain. But it requires a certain situation that allows you to have that force of action, right? Isn't it not? At one point, do you realize all this is actually comes from where? It comes from where? Who say it's external factor?
Or what?
What allows us to do something that we thought that we cannot? Who says external factor? Who says internal factor? It is both. But the only thing, can we handle the external? Actually, I cannot bring my whiteboard over. Others can write it down. So external factors we are talking about. Can you roughly tell me based on what you can understand? We got internal and external, right? Who understand about external? What does external factor means? External factors are uncontrollable, such as
Fire, theft, robbery,
situation, right?
Situation, yeah.
Yeah, situation.
So,
Yes, good. What else? What else? Apa lagi? External factors.
celebration,
Celebration.
festive season,
Festive season, right?
Accidents.
Accidents, good. What else? We're talking about opportunities as well, right? It's not within our control, man. It's given to you or being presented to you at one point, right? So we have opportunities. What else? We have situation, we have opportunity. What else? For external.
emergencies,
Emergencies. They want for under situation as well. Very good. Very good try. What else? Everything. What about time? Every time when we say that we cannot do something, it's due to what? I cannot do this because
Busy.
busy. Time.
Excuses.
Excuses. What else? Tak boleh lah. Means like tak boleh. What do you think will be the reason? Babies lah, babies. Okay, babies. Okay. I don't have the right partner. Okay, my partner is an issue. Okay. Okay. Partner issue. Ada baby issue, partner issue, my in-law issue.
Then blaming.
Yeah, blaming. Okay, blaming. Okay, what else? Responsibility. Responsibility is actually a state as well, right? What else? External.
Pressure from friends.
Friends, yes. My teachers lah, my friends lah, they do this, they do that. All these are external factors, but it's not within our control, right? So what is internal then? Since you have the external, what is the internal? Internal is?
anger,
Hmm.
frustration,
Yeah, that one falls under the emotion. What else?
Low self-esteem.
Low self-esteem. What else? What else?
Fear of failure.
Fear of failure. Fear, yes, fear is fall under emotions, yes?
Personal image.
Personal image. So at one point we also have one more. We call it the thoughts. Thoughts. Family, is it? Family fall under external because they are out of you. Internal, so basically if you can look here, internal is about you. We talk about the thoughts, we talk about the emotion, we talk about actions, the behavior. So we have behavior. Anyone? We have emotion, we have thoughts, we have behavior, low self-esteem, personal image,
Attitude.
attitude. Ah, I like you. Even better. Please that. So, personal mastery. What does it mean by personal mastery?
Master yourself.
Yes, personal mastery as the name goes, you master yourself. But how to master ourselves? Do you know yourself? Do you know yourself? Just take a moment. I give you 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I want you to think about how much do you know about yourself? Good. As you settle down, you can take up the piece of paper. Have a look at it. Good, right?
Smile.
Big smile, isn't it? Good. Now take the piece of paper that you write about yourself.
Oh.
The one that you wrote for yourself. Take the one that you write for yourself and compare. Okay. Who wants to share with us? Do you want to share? So, passionate parenting basically passionate consists of neurodivergent and so on. So, I do coaching. Good. So, this is a picture of my family. You can see my handsome husband here, my ex-boyfriend. So, basically, as the name goes itself, I deal with the mind. Everything is got to do with mindset, therefore our behaviors, and therefore our habits, and therefore our outcome. So that's why I come up with this one. So I'm certified as neuro-linguistic programming trainer, accredited by the American Board of NLP, and also a hypnosis trainer. I have a bachelor degree in management and marketing, cognitive behavior therapy practitioner, and also applied behavior analysis, parents as therapist practitioner, and I also a professional makeup artist. Yes. Something that's out from the norm. I'm a blended. Yes. You are yet to know my story. You'll catch up on that one. Good. So these are my clothes. These are my long dogs. Yes. So I'm very passionate about breaking the barriers. So anything that got to do with stereotypes, about anything that got to do with what people have about labels and all that, I'm here to break it. Okay. So I deal with stress management. So I do corporate trainings on that as well. So I do a lot of relaxation sessions with people. I like to go through discovering self because whatever that happens within us, therefore out of us. I also very passionate with relationships. So each one of the people that I meet personally very meaningful. So special needs parenting basically special need consists of neurodivergence and so on. So I do coaching. Okay, good. So this is a picture of my family. You can see my handsome husband here, my ex-boyfriend. So here we have my daughter. She's 9. My boy is 12. So the one here with autism is my boy.
started off when go into parenting, I didn't know a slightest bit about special needs, honestly speaking. Being very honest, I do not know what is special need at all. Because where I come from, I'm coming from Miri Sarawak. That's my hometown. I have no idea what is autism. I only know Down syndrome. That's the only one that I know. The rest of it, I have no idea. It's not in my dictionary at all. Until autism came into my life, when my son has it. How do we know? Thanks to Petronas, they have a lot of awareness given to their employees about health, about mental health, and so on. That's where my husband got and understand what is autism all about. And we found the symptoms in my son. As much as it goes, it's very hard for me to take it away. So how old was he then? He was only 1.5 years old. 1.5, yes. Because it went on where he had a regression in his development. He had a very fast acceleration in his development whereby he can speak before 1. He can have whole 2 syllabus word, like for example, apple has 2 syllables. Mama, papa, kampong, ama, apong can say in 2 different words, in 2 different syllables. But at 1.5, he lost entirely the ability to even do that. He lost every single ability to speak to that point. Within half a year, he lost everything. He was the first one to able to walk. Because how I know? My nephew was just 1 week later than me. We had the confinement together with my sister. So it was a very happening household back then. So we were able to see the progress. So once everything started to have a regression after that, it got into our awareness that something is not right. So that went on for a good 7 years. My son, for him to even have an improvement, it takes us thousands of effort, that I can tell you. Working from morning to until night is not easy for us. To even have that one word from him, basically that's not good. From able to talk, he started to use instrumental gestures, and then suddenly he just refused to see anyone in the eye. Even for us to be around or not around him, it doesn't matter to him. Because he was in his own world. He is no longer interested in human life, unlike when he was 1 year old. He refused to see people in the eye, and even for parents, he has no idea who is the parent. He really have no idea. It was until that extent. Whoever that can give him what he wants, he will just go. He will have no knowledge about whether or not this is the mother or this is the father. There's no calculating thing to it. But it got to my curiosity, what actually caused that? If it's autism, how is that we learn something and then we start to use it? It's quite interesting to understand, right? So I pondered around this question for so many years until I get into NLP. NLP, I got it 3 years ago, as we speak right now. And that took 1 year to really fully immerse in the theory, the concept, and use it, apply it every single day of my life. And as I coach parents with NLP, I realized that my son at home has a breakthrough. He started to be able to connect with people. And Jaden nowadays, I think you can see in the videos in the Instagram that you can see, he started to do things differently. He started to reconnect with people. He started to recognize people and have more empathy. Back then, if I were to fall on the ground or whatsoever, he doesn't care. He really doesn't care. But now, Jaden will actually bring me to the room, put me to bed, put on my blanket, take a cup of water, put next to me, and take care of me, make sure that I'm fine, turn on the aircon and everything, and go to bed. He has been a very wonderful child, honestly speaking. But has he had his downfall during the time of his progress? Yes. There was when he was 6 years old. 6 years old, he went aggressive. So aggressive to the point he beat up 30 over children inside the tuition center. Really beat up, punched every single one. Not even one person he let go. He injured 4 teachers, 4 adult teachers. 4 adult teachers, he got scratches on their face. kick in the gut. I was quite ugly, honestly speaking. It was 6 years old. It was a sudden berserk that got from him. And then for all they understand is like they did an art therapy with him. Apparently he's quite happy based on the art that he did. They can't find anything beyond that. But what actually triggers his behavior? That's one thing that we have always been wanting to know. But back then, I had no idea what is this. I thought only you started off and then you develop into but started off well. Started off do you sort of suspect something? What can cause you? Yes, I do have my thoughts about it. But this one is after a lot of understanding and reflection within myself. Have I been abusive towards him? No. No, none of my family they are very violent with him or something. No. Me and my husband, we don't quarrel in front of kids even. It's a given kind of thing. We even have one point where I brought up in a family that is very noisy. At one point, we do not want to have it in front of kids. So that's a thing that we have with my husband that we will not show any of this to the kids. So for my son, when we want to talk about this part, it's that one we reserve for the next talk. It's a bit deep. So this is Jaden now. A very chubby one. He used to be a picky eater, so he used to be very skinny. So now he's very chubby, he's very happy now. So that was nice about him. Now he's 12. He's here. So Kimberly sleeping soon. Good. Unlike when he was 1 year old. He refused to see her in the eye, and even for parents, he has no idea who is who. They really have no idea. It was until that extent. At one point, do you realize all this is actually comes from where? It comes from where? Who say it's external factor? What allows us to do something that we thought that we cannot? Who says external factor? Who says internal factor? Both. It is both. But the only thing, can we handle the external? Actually, I cannot bring my whiteboard over. Others can write it down. So external factors. We are talking about. Can you roughly tell me based on what you can understand? We got internal and external, right? Who understand about external? What does external factor means? External factors are uncontrollable, such as fire,
theft, robbery,
situation, right?
yeah.
Situation. Yes, good. What else? What else? Apa lagi? External factors.
celebration,
Festive season, right?
Accidents.
Accidents, good. What else? We're talking about opportunities as well, right? It's not within our control. It's given to you or being presented to you at one point, right? So we have opportunities. What else? We have situation, we have opportunity. What else? For external.
emergencies,
Emergencies. They want more under situation as well. Very good. Very good try. What else? For everything. What about time? Every time when we say that we cannot do something, is due to what? I cannot do this because
No time. Busy.
busy. Time.
Excuses.
Excuses. What else? Tak boleh lah. Ni saya tak boleh. What do you think will be the reason? Babies lah, babies. Okay, babies. Okay. I don't have the right partner. Okay, my partner is an issue. Okay. Okay. Partner issue. Ada baby issue, partner issue, my in-law issue. Yeah, blaming. Okay, blaming. Okay, what else?
Responsibilities.
Responsibility. Responsibility is actually a state as well, right? Yeah. What else? external?
Pressure from friends.
Friends, yes. My teachers lah, my friends lah, they do this, they do that. All these are external factors, which is not within our control, right? So what is internal then? Since that you have the external, what is the internal? Internal is
Anger, frustration,
yeah, the one falls under the emotion. What else?
Low self-esteem.
Low self-esteem. What else? What else?
Feel failure.
Fear of failure. Fear, yes. Fear is fall under emotions, yes? Personal image. So at one point you also have one more. We call it the thoughts. Thoughts. Family, is it? Yeah. Family fall under external. Because they are out of you. Internal, so basically if you can look here, internal is about you. We talk about the thoughts. We talk about the emotion. We talk about actions, the behavior. So yeah, behavior. Anymore? We have emotion, we have thoughts, we have behavior. Low self-esteem, personal image. Attitude. Ah, I like you. Even better. So, personal mastery. What does it mean by personal mastery?
master yourself.
Yes, personal mastery as the name goes, you master yourself. But how to master ourselves? Do you know yourself? Do you know yourself? Just take a moment. Give you 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I want you to think about how much do you know about yourself? If I were to ask you, who are you? Can you please write it down? Yes. As quickly as you can, list down what do you think that you know about yourself that others don't know. It's special. Okay, okay, so moving to our next activity. So you already list down what you list down, right? Good. There's one empty paper. Take the empty paper. Write down your name at the top. Write your name at the top. Okay, done? Good. I want you to take this sellotape and then you need to tap it at the back. So it's going to look like this. This is so easier. Masking thing. So this is how it looks like. Oh yeah. You can help it tap at the back. So what you're going to do, you're going to walk around finding people. Each one of you, for example, I will write Sumei. So I will write what I think about Sumei. What is her impression to me? So I will write about her. So you will not know who write what one. You will not know who write what. You just okay, help me to write. That's it. Understand? It's Sharia compliance, by the way. Ask them to write for you. Okay, one last one. Share. Come. Yourself? Okay. What did you write about yourself and what people write about you?
What I wrote about myself is I want to be a racer, and everyone else says banana, cute, pretty girl, calm and cheerful. So it's not very accurate.
Look at that. Look at that.
I don't even have a license.
Yes, it's good to have dreams. So if you look into this, what did you discover from this activity? Who would like to share this experience? Yourself?
Actually, I think I stressed up easily, and then especially with situation like this, I'm highly extrovert. I think so. Can be quite blunt, like really go straight like an arrow, and then I'm quite practical. But then a lot of people find me cheerful, very bubbly, humorous, pleasant, positive mindset, nice lady. And half of them cannot see that I'm actually stressed out because of my son. They say, you don't look like you're troubled.
Yeah, I need to write the face there where I'm troubled.
Yeah, I got troubled, like at times I didn't know I hold up the stress until I got like this headache so bad, and then when I checked the blood pressure is 174. Yeah, it was like feel so bad, drink coffee cannot, go to sleep cannot, then I go and see a doctor, doctor check my blood pressure. What happened? I say, no, you tell me what happened. Why you have this expression? 174, you tell me what happened.
Many times, if you realize in what we have wrote about ourselves, do you notice that we're actually being more harsh than what other people would look at? Yeah.
That's what we're doing, we're punishing ourselves.
Yeah, why want to beat ourselves up?
I think sometimes it's my fault.
And that's why, from where do we think that's right or wrong comes into play? There are certain times that it requires certain action, and it requires that particular decision. And then many times we beat ourselves up because of the decision that we made. And then they will say something like, if I know better, I will not do so. Correct? Got or not? Got or not? Have you experienced this kind of thing or not? Got, right? Kalau saya tahu awal-awal saya takkan buat. Betul tak? Kalau saya tahu awal-awal, saya langsung tak payah buat sudah. But the thing is, already buat baru tahu mah. Correct? But funny thing is that, why do we beat ourselves up based on the situation and the decision that we made back then? But I want to tell you the truth about this one. And if I'm going to let you give you another chance for you to rewind back, you were still going to make the same decision. Because why? We all make the decision based on the resources that we had back then, the knowledge that we had, as much as we know. That is the best situation, that's the best decision that we could make. Even though it might not be the best, but that was the best that we could do during that time. Even for us to break down. As parents, do we lose our bubbles sometimes? Yes. Do we beat ourselves up after that? Yes. But the thing is, it still goes on, right? Many times when we talk about being a parent, you need to be the perfect parent. Who, based on whose Bible? This one. It's nothing to do with religion, by the way. Religion actually talk about you need to be kind, you need to be loving, and so on. Love can come in different forms. When it commands you to behave or do a certain decision, you will have to step in, right? Same goes to parenting one-on-one. If you're going to read any parenting book, we got what kind of parenting style? Anyone can share with me? Helicopter. Helicopter parenting, yes. What else?
Attachment.
Cycle.
Authoritative.
Authoritative. Yes.
Gentle parenting.
Gentle parenting.
Attachment.
Attachment parenting. So many types of parenting. What else? Kiasu parenting. Good. Wow. Where are you from? Kiasu parenting. At one point, if you look into the market, do you realize there's many theories about parenting? So which one's the best? Which one's the best? Okay, for the kids are here. Which one do you think is the best parenting? Well, 5 so far they mentioned.
Doesn't matter. I know where the kid gets a great.
We're talking to a teenager right now.
Parenting you like.
What kind of parenting do you like, Tiger Mama? Neutral.
Mutual respect.
Actually, that's a very good one.
Mutual respect.
Neutral or mutual? Neutral. Neutral parenting.
Neither hot nor cold.
Yeah. If you look into when you say neutral, right? What does it mean? It means to be flexible, right? You can be this or that, can be neither as well. And that's the best parenting. You cannot be fun at the same time become an aggressive one, like a very angry mother at the same time. But if you can be a sporty mom, you can, right? You can. You can be a mother who go military but your child love you gao gao. You know what is military parenting? I say one is do one. I say two is not, you want to give two push up now. Yeah, very military. So this is what happened when it comes to parenting. There is no neither good or bad, but why do we beat ourselves up at the same time? Why do we judge ourselves being harsh to ourselves while we are doing the best that we can? Isn't it? And one thing for sure, each one of you here today, each one of you, I spoke to each one of you. Can you please do me a favor? Give a good pat to the person next to you. You did well. You did well. Being here means you all are a person who cares a lot to be here. And who will actually come out at this time to learn about all these kind of things? Not many. But you're all willing to put your time and energy just to be here to learn. It means a lot, isn't it not? Only concerned people would. And it means a lot to you as a parent. Because each one of us try to be the best version of ourselves. Alright? Okay, this one already done. So I want you to write down, what do you love to do? Have you really think about it? What do you really, really love to do? When you do it, you feel like even you find yourself lost in time. You can go on for hours and then the time like pass too fast. What's that one thing that you really, really like to do? Or maybe you didn't do it. Or maybe you do too much.
I like to share about parenting experiences, learn from each other mistakes and what we did right.
Yes, it is. And when you say mistakes, right? Mistakes are takes that we didn't take. Things that we didn't thought of it before. So at one point, why mistakes are being spelled as mistake? It's an action that we should be taking, but we don't know that it's there. So all mistakes are actually meant to be as part of your homework and part of our task to understand what is that we do not know. And once it's in our system, we will have a new strategy to deal with it. Correct or not? Correct or not? Yeah, well, mistakes. Did you hear about the mistakes or not? Mistakes are takes that we miss. This one, mistakes are being spelled as mistakes. Things that we should be taking care of, but we missed it. When we say we missed it, was it intentional or was it unintentional?
You know, one of the biggest mistakes I feel I've made is that we bought a property in September. And I thought it was okay because I thought I had a flexi working hour is okay. I regretted it after we moved down. And I got stuck there for 5 years. Couldn't sell the property, rent also no value. So I just moved back this year actually. My husband is still there. We argue over this issue for the last 5-6 years. So I keep blaming myself because I also signed that SLP. So I cannot stop blaming myself for making this mistake. And you know, property is one of the biggest decision in our life. It's a big chunk of money. It's not like a dress or blouse you buy, you regret, chuck it aside, give to somebody. How to dispose of property with a current market value loss of 200 over thousand. So we keep arguing, cannot get over this thing, going in circle.
But if you know back then, you will not make it, you will not buy it already, what?
I don't know what got in my head at that time.
What was it that meet your criteria that you didn't realize?
Because we were living in a condo, then our son growing up, then my husband keeps saying he wants to look for a bigger space, landed property. Somehow we go for a lot of house hunt. Don't know how, one fine day, one agent called up and then it was like in Seremban, I said, no need to go lah, we won't go there one. I say, never mind, I just go down and have a look. I don't know what got into us design.
You do not know.
Yeah, after we moved down, like just over 6 months, MCO broke out, COVID-19. Oh, that everything like the reality hit us. Cannot cross state, wow, that was really hard. Like, and then suddenly I really feel like I've been cut off from the world. Because I still work in PJ.
Actually, if you look into it, right, you say you have flexi hours, that means you can work from home.
And the reality is I can't work from home because I'm a salesperson. I can't. I still have to travel, and that traveling really kills me. And then, like you say, the external factors, friends, all these friends start to come and show their concern. You shouldn't have bought that place lah from Johor. You know the traveling Seremban always jam one, it will kill you. After work hour, you know Seremban jam 2 hours to go home. You die. Move back, move back. How to move back lah? Tell me. How to dispose the property? You don't want to live there, so you have to pay loan. So we are stuck. That's how we are stuck.
If you say that you can't move,
That's
I
why
don't
we are
understand.
stuck there. I just moved back this year.
If you really look at it, was it really the house is an issue? Or is it the experience that you experience in that house is not that
The
pleasant?
house is pleasant, very nice. I finally get my big space, my gardening space. It's nice. The neighbors are nice. If you don't work, if you retire, then you stay there.
So the location is the issue.
Yeah,
Yes.
natural.
160 kilometer drive daily, to and fro to work.
That's a lot of petrol.
Yeah, and then the petrol, the toll, the cost, every trip to PJ daily costs 45 minimum. Toll itself 15.
But back then,
My office in Uptown Starling.
Oh.
So all the way Sungai Besi toll cheapest. If you take Elite, $8.95 single trip. How much is the toll daily?
Do you work flexi hours or you have to be office on time?
We don't have to be in office, but you come to think of it, anywhere you travel, the moment you hit KL,
yeah.
toll everywhere, Duke Highway, Spring Highway, everything is toll. Highest I've ever hit one day toll itself, I pay 30 ringgit. So
And that's
I'm
why
like,
when-
see,
so that's
I
why
told
when
you I don't
calculating
move to
petrol.
Seremban. Don't, but we buy already. So it's a bad decision. I keep blaming myself. Like, what got into me? How did I told you? You cannot leave Selangor. You cannot leave the central. Die, you have to stay here. You cannot go any other states. That's why this is the central of the whole Malaysia economy. It's the center of the world. People come here. Why do you think Johor people come here? You cannot leave.
If you look into it, right, when you say it's a mistake,
So I keep blaming myself over and over and over. It's like the karma keep repeating.
when do you plan to continue this one? How long?
I just moved back to Bujong January this year.
But you still blame
My-
yourself still.
My husband cannot let go. He agreed to it. We agreed to it. We said, okay, let's move after Chinese New Year. And in the end, he changed his mind. He stayed put. So he's there and here. You don't have to let go of the house. But I said, you suggested we rent it out fully furnished. We can at least cover 2/3 of the loan. And now you change your mind. how like that, how, I'm not going back.
Well,
I'm not going back. I'm enjoying my life here.
Yes.
Like, yeah, I'm back to Selangor. My friend really celebrated with me. Yeah, finally you're back.
Thanks. Thanks for coming. Yeah, they need to leave early. Yeah.
Can
But
you
if you
travel
look at
by
it,
rail?
mistakes are
Travel by
things that
rail?
you didn't know back then. Only when you do it, then you know, and then you therefore the next best decision to make, which is to move back, which is more economical for you, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you want to, property can sell one, depending how you want to sell it.
But right now it cannot reach the value. The value is, I mean, very, very bad.
Can you not treat it like a weekend house, holiday home? Your
My
husband comes
husband refused.
during the week.
I couldn't convince him. I said, can somebody talk him into senses? Even my mother-in-law don't want to get involved. They said, and she also said the same thing. I told you what, it's a mistake you all make, you bear with the suffering, whatever.
Wow.
It's like, you eating the saltfish, you have to bear with the saltiness.
But at one
Say
point,
that's your problem. So you are stuck like that, that's your problem.
Your husband won't even come during the week.
that's it.
On and off. His office actually at Dataran Prima.
So
New office.
I think maybe stop worrying about it and treat it like, this is our work home.
He
And
still
then
want to let go of that house.
you don't have to let go, not for now. No, there's no let go.
So maybe about the
Rent
house.
out first because selling off is not an option.
Yeah. Wait. After this one, maybe you have a new idea about the house. Let's watch this one. Okay? Movie time. Movie time. Who watched this before?
What I have written about myself is what I feel. I know better about myself.
Yes.
What I have written here is caring, passionate, giving, generous, can be impatient, and I'm an introvert. Okay, this is what I wrote about myself. But what I get from the crowd is what they think they think of me. They may not know me better, but this is their impression. I feel.
Yes.
Friendly, lovely grammar, because I share about my grandson. Very cute, sporty, sincere, lovely, open-minded. Actually, those are quite true too.
You're right.
Okay, thank you.
Good plan. Awesome. Next. Who want to share next? Yourself?
Oh, okay. Full of positive energy, sporting, modern, funky look, zest, friendly, energetic, and positive. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Would you like to share what do you write about yourself? Things that people don't know.
Actually, I'm not extroverted all the time. Sometimes I prefer to be alone. That is my me time. Actually, to unwind and to reflect. If when I'm extroverted, at least I'm in a situation like that where the spirit of being extrovert have to kick in because you're meeting new friends, and I'm not a teenager. My emotions don't go up and down. Hormones are quite stabilized, so must be. Sociality would kick in. I have no excuse of not being for not being friendly. You see, because this is a social setting. Yeah.
Wow, nice.
ฉันไม่ได้เรียนหนังสือไม่รู้ว่าต้องพูด ต้องสอนแบบไหน ฉันรู้แค่ว่าต้องทำให้ดู ให้เขาเห็นเป็นตัวอย่าง
Watched it before? No one?
ชีวิตจ้าคุณห้าตาฟังสิจ้า
พี่จอมครับพี่อร่อยครับพี่จอมครับจ้า
ที่ฟังห้าตาฟังสิจ้า
พอเห็นเขาได้สังเกตได้ลองทำเอง วันนี้ฉันสบายใจแล้ว ที่เห็นเขาทำได้แบบนี้ และมั่นใจว่าวันข้างหน้าถ้าไม่มีฉัน เขาจะยืนได้ด้วยตัวเขาเอง
อาชญาภูมิสวัสดิ์ได้รับทุนจากโครงการสารรับจนจบปริญญาตรีปี 2556 แรงบันดาลใจจากครอบครัวสร้างการเรียนรู้ที่ไม่รู้จบสารรับจาก AIS
What have you noticed about the movie?
Oh, when you throw lemons, you make lemonade.
Got feel, yeah. Got feel, yeah. Huh? Got feeling about it. All of us come from different walks of life.
Tolong kamu jaga dulu, Mai. Selalu.
ดรนิติภาแซ่หลีได้รับทุนจากโครงการสารรับจนจบปริญญาตรีปัจจุบันทำวิจัยอยู่ที่ประเทศสวีเดนแรงบันดาลใจจากครอบครัวสร้างการเรียนรู้ที่ไม่รู้จบสารรับจาก AIS
What did you notice about the video? What did you notice about the video?
Find solution. She
Find
keep
it.
trying, she didn't give up.
She control what she can, right? In her mind. Can easily a mom like me, I will do such a thing. I got adrenaline, no need to do that. We go find something else to do. So easy to say so, right?
But somehow we don't have a choice. We need to problem solve, like it or not.
Yeah, right. So we become a source of beauty for our kids. We call it the programming. So what causes her daughter to become a scientist? Curiosity, right? Keep trying, experimenting. That was when she was how young? 6. Probably around 6. But the thing is, not all parents, including I myself, we are 100% correct all the time. We do have our internal program that we run from back then. But we are doing our best to upgrade the software. Correct or not?
We have to progress as a mother.
Yes, we progress. We are learning from the kids as well, right? As much as the daughter learned from the mother, do you think the mother is learning too? Yeah. The mother is learning, isn't it? The power of we can try, the word try itself, is actually a word of doing. Do you know there's no such thing as try? Do you know?
No such thing as trying.
There's no such thing as try, do you understand? Don't know,
There is
right?
no try, only
Good.
do. Yoda.
Yeah, very simple. An experiment. I want you all to try to take this from me.
Try to take it.
Try. I mean, like really try. Take this from me. Take this remote from me.
Either someone walks up and takes it or
Yeah,
they
you're
don't.
summoning, right? It's elevating.
Well, you can't really try unless you resist, then it becomes a try because you failed.
But the thing is, you have to try. Like, for example, you try. Try.
Just take it.
No, I say try. Try. Try.
It only becomes a try if you fail to take it, like if she tries to stop you. Then it becomes a try because you
I
failed.
said just try.
You don't succeed to take
It
it.
doesn't make sense, isn't it? Because when try comes into play, it's either you do it or you don't do it at all. That's why try is actually a word of action. It's whether you want to do it or not. And the best thing about why people will actually go for try, use this word try, right? Because they want to give a space to fall back. So if I fall back, you don't need to blame me.
So they
because
use
you say try only.
So they use try as an excuse, basically.
Yes. So when I say try, that means I give me the allowance of or the benefit of doubt that I will not be here. Correct or not? Correct or not? Like for example, I will try to be there.
When my friend sent me this invitation, I saw and then I contacted I think the admin Sumei. Yeah, and then you send me this thing that okay you need to pay in advance. I know to secure the booking, right? So people cannot try. They pay, they have to come. I actually schedule this in my diary. Yeah, it's not a if I free I go. It's no if I free.
Yes.
I make my scheduling in.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's a must come one, right? You want to come and it will, and then no matter how it is,
I'm late because I missed the open parking. I went another round.
it's meant to be. It's meant to be. That's why we start late also. So at one point, all we need to do is to change our state of mind. The mother gives the benefit of try so that they allow themselves to make mistakes as they go. Correct? But a growth mindset would think of it as experiment. Let's experiment on it. Experiment meaning say it will pass or it will fail. That's it. And then we readjust the whole thing and do it again. Correct? So just the word try, it actually implicates or it means it implies action. Do. Only you do, then you can know what is the result. If you don't do, it's all in your head. Correct? And then who here understand manifestation or attraction? Correct. Okay, we talk about vision board. Who understand vision board? Vision boards, correct? Vision boards are like, for example, on this tree, I want to go into this forest to have this kind of feeling. So I have this picture and then hang it at my board. I pin it up at my board. I want to go wherever I want to be with this kind of man, for example, I'll put it there, for example. So picture. Like last time when we were young, we have this idol picture here and there. Yeah. I want to be just like that idol body. Okay? So this is what I call the vision board. So you have a direction to move, correct? Not? So this is what we talk about. Vision. And if it's not clear, do you think it will go? No. Why? Direction. Correct. I so like this one my A student. So based on just now the video, what did you notice when it comes to you going to work? What did you notice when you go to work? Or when you go study, when you go to school? Formal environment. Already everyone have an idea how it feels like. Now think of your time when you go to work or when you go and do something formal. Okay? Already got it? Working, schooling, something formal. Good. How about this picture? Do you notice that your state changed?
Sorry?
Did you notice your emotion changed?
Yeah, what a relief.
Right? Just now I can see you. Yes, I know. Yes. I love that. Oh. I should take a video from here. So did you notice what changed in your mind when I showed these two pictures?
Relaxation. From stress to relaxation.
I think it's what you associate with the image.
And then each time we go to work, what kind of idea do we have?
I know traffic jam. Smoking the boss.
Yes, like a troublesome colleagues. I don't like gossip there. Politics here and there. And then when you go home, you feel relaxed, right? Nice, I can laugh. So, first one you need to understand is one, environment. Notice yourself each time when you go into any environment.
environment. Any context, we call it. If you are going to meet your friends at a park, it's a different environment, right? If you're going to meet your friends at your workplace, are you different? It's different. Same people, but it feels different, right? Was it, wow, I can see a different side of you. Now you get like crazy one, just a little, yes, never help you. Correct, no? So environment check, please write this down. Who are you at a certain environment? Do you notice that? When you're in a cafe, like here, how are you? And who are you? Who are we seeing? By the way, you notice that your personality also changes. You have higher patience in this cafe. Very calm, easy going. Who are you at a certain environment? Environment let us feel certain things. If you're going to go to a noisy place, notice who are you. You can be a very, very peaceful monk at the temple or at church. But if you're going to go to Pasar Malam, oh, you want to eat this one. Oh, let's buy something. So we change. But do we notice that? That we are moving from one state to another? No. So life changes. The outer world is a reflection of our inner world. When they say, oh, you have grief, or you have happiness, it's all reflection. That's why when they say, when someone's in love, they'll see a lot of happy couples everywhere. Correct? No? Even the pole also can dance. This one in the drama. Every flip of the pages can see a person's face also. It's because it's a reflection. How you see outside is what's inside. If you are feeling anxious inside, you will meet drivers who are very anxious drivers at the road. Road rage. People just cut the queue. And say, wow, this person might. But when you are in a good mood, same thing happen. You say, oh, this person maybe kaksai, want to go toilet. And then the other maybe want to go and meet their lover, that's why I'm very guilty. I have more passion I have more empathy for these people. It's a reflection. Follow? Good. So take notice of your self-talk. What is your inner chatterbox talking to you? And then when it comes to environment, what are your habits that you have that you are not noticing? When you're at work, when you're at school, and when you are with friends, what other habits do you have? What do you do? Are you aware of that? And also your emotional response. Do you realize when you're a different group of friends, you behave differently? Yes. Yes, right? Your emotional response to your friends. That's the difference. Some friends you can just hee hala until I go crazy. But some friends cannot. We do a lot of deep talk. Deep one. Chin chin one. Like we are 60, 70, 80 years old, talk about life. And then some friends you will talk about even the slightest bug on the slipper also can talk until the moment. So take notice of this. Oh? So the next thing that you need to understand, which is the S, state. A state is emotion. Motivation is a state. What else is a state? This motivation is a state. What else is state? Can you name me some? Inspiration. What else?
Motivation.
Come again?
Motivation.
Motivation. Yes. What else? Happiness. Peace.
Procrastination.
All these are all emotional states. So what are your top 6 emotions when you experience after waking up this morning? Your 6th one for today. From the moment you wake up happy? You wake up, oh my gosh, another day. So, how do you wake up in the morning? You realize you change?
Quite routine. Quite routine.
Quite routine, right?
Quite routine.
That's why I call it the habit. How aware are we about the habits? How aware are we about the programming that we have? That's very unconscious. Why we have problems, why do we face difficulties in life? We do not know why we have certain issues. And why other people don't have what we have. We do the same thing, but I get a different result. That person get a different result. Ever happened to you before? But what is that they're constantly doing that produce the same result? And you by default on by the way. But the thing is, not many of us realize it. It's a formula basically. In NLP, we talk about strategies. We can actually elicit the strategy of a person until the point how you even fall in love. That's how powerful NLP can go. We can even tell.
Going to work. What did you notice when you go to work? Or when you go study? When you go to school? Formal environment. Already everyone have an idea how it feels like. Now think of your time when you go to work or when you go and do something formal. Okay? Already got that. Working, schooling, something formal. Done? Good. How about this picture? You notice that you speak fast. Did you notice your emotion change?
Yeah, it's what I really.
Right? Just now I can see you. Yes, I know.
Yes.
I know that. Oh. I should take a video from here. So, did you notice what changed in your body? And I show this.
Relaxation.
Relaxation.
Nanggalin mo.
And then each time we go to work, what kind of idea did we have?
I know your picture.
Yes. Yes. Like a troublesome colleague. Yeah, I don't know what I gossip there. Colleague gossip there. And then when you go home, you feel relaxed, right? Nice. Can laugh. So, first one you need to understand is one, environment. Notice yourself each time when you go into any environment, any context. If you are going to meet your friends at coffee, it's a different environment, right? If you're going to meet your friends at the workplace, are you different? Yeah, different. Same people, but they feel different, right? Wow, can see a different side. Then you don't like chasing one, then you get. Correct enough? So environment check. Please write this down. Who are you at a certain environment? Do you notice that? When you're in a campaign, like here, how are you? And who are you? Who are you? By the way, you notice that it's likely when you have higher patience in you. Very high and easy to read. Who are you? Environment let us feel certain things. If you're going to go to a noisy place, notice who are you. You can be a very, very peaceful monk at the temple or at church. So in Tibet, they call the pasang alat. So you already use one. Like a pig. So we change. But do we know that? That we are moving from one state to another? No. So like it, the outer world is a reflection of our inner world. When they say I'm a creature or you have happiness, it's all reflection. That's why when they say when someone's in love, you see a lot of happy couples everywhere. Correct. Even the Pope also get that shit. Never in the drama. Everything of the pages to play person's favorite. It's because it's a reflection. How you see outside is what's inside. If you are feeling anxious inside, you will meet drivers who are very anxious drivers at the road rage. Because just cut me children. That's all. And say, wow, this person like more. But when you are in a good mood, same thing happen. You say, oh, this person maybe cut by and then they don't maybe want to go and see their neighbor and that's why very silly. I have more passion for I have no empathy for people. It's a reflection. Follow? Good. So take notice of your self-talks. What is your inner chatterbox talking to you? And then when it comes to environment, what are your habits that you have? They are not. When you're at work, when you're at school, and when you are with friends, what are the habits that you have? What do you do? Are you aware of that? And also your emotional response. Do you realize when you're a different group of friends, you behave differently? That's right. Your emotional response to your friends. That's the difference. Some friends you can just kili hala and feel like go crazy. But some friends you do a lot of evil stuff. People like yeah, 15 and 8 years old talk about one. They will shoot you. And sometimes you also talk about even the slightest part of the you don't know how so take notice of it. So the next thing that you need to understand, which is the S. State. A state is emotion. Motivation is a state. What else is a state? This motivation is a state. What else is a state? Can you name it up? Inspiration. What else? Okay. Motivation. Yes. What else? Happiness. Peace. Energize. All these are all emotional states. So what are your top 6 emotions when you experience after waking up this morning? The 6th one for today. From the moment you wake up happy? You wake up, oh my god, so, how do you wake up in the day? You realize you change?
Quite routine. Quite routine.
开冷气，对，这里会call it a habit. How aware are we about the health? How aware are we about the program here? That's very uncomfortable. Why we have problems? Why do we face difficulties in life? You do not know why we have certain issues. And why other people don't have but we have. You do the same thing but I share the different result. That happened to you before? But what is that they constantly doing that produce the same result? And you by default or by the will. But the thing is, not many of us realize it. It's a formula. In NLP, we talk about strategies. We can actually stick the strategy all of the time until the point how you even want it. That's how powerful and we can even tell how this person actually made this decision to buy, make this decision to go for the job and so on. That's for you. So, this one you can do it during your free time. What energizes you? Then what drains you? How makes you bloom like a flower? What makes you weak? Right. Good. All this may seem simple, but it's pretty much questions that we do away during our long time. Okay? Good. Next. Construction. How you experience the world is you. Okay.
What is the most important thing that you want to achieve in your life right now? I know most of us are from parenting and so on, right? So what do you want for yourself? Now take this moment as personal mastery because why? If you don't master yourself, you have not enough to give. So what is important to you right now? That you want to achieve in your life? Aside from life as a parent, about yourself.
What? I don't understand. Well, no, I could also cover so what you wrote, right?
Who's done already?
Never mind.
Raise your hand. Done? You're done? Good. So next one. List down all that is stopping you right now. What stopped you from getting it? This one works very well for doctor now. A lot of things stop me, I cannot do it. So what is that that's stopping you that unallow you to achieve what you want? List down all of it. My mother don't give me the money so that I cannot do it. I don't have the right resources, I don't have the knowledge, I don't have this one, What is that that's stopping you? I don't have the time. What's that? What else? What's really stopping you? Unstoppable. Which I always move forward, right? What is stop? I also don't know. There's no such thing as stop, right? I like it. When we talk about inner personal mastery, we're talking about mastery of ourselves. Once we know our inner world, we know how we operate, right? Correct or not? You know what motivates you. You know what makes you feel that you're fulfilled. You know what it means to be calmer. Isn't that put you in a better state? Would that put you in a better state?
And then you get to meet the people and opportunities that you can recognize that comes to your projection within your vision. But that it requires your personal mastery. They always say opportunity awaits. Awaits for what? Come again? Yes, but the thing is, I'm not sure whether I should take it or not. But opportunity in front of me, like the tea is in front of me right now. Should I or should I not?
Take it and see what's
Yes. For those who do not be in my shoe, they will say like, take it up. What's the thing what makes you stop from taking it? I don't know, maybe got something inside there, maybe it will make my tummy upset or whatever. God, I experienced something like that before.
yeah.
Got right? Opportunity in front of you, but like, should I or should I not? But it's as easy as to grab it. The thing is, what is that really stopping us from getting it? Are we aware about it? It first starts with awareness. You will hear this word very, very much in personal development. Awareness, 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 awareness. Aware of what? Can someone tell me, aware of what?
Aware of the negative factors which are discouraging you.
Correct. You are right.
That's exactly what's putting in my mind right now.
Yes. But the thing is, all of us are being designed, we humans, creatures, even species, are designed to look at negatives, honestly speaking. So no need to beat ourselves up for negativity. If you want to say positive 24/7, there's something wrong somewhere. Being positive doesn't mean you have to be positive 24/7, meaning to say, I got problem, I say that's not a problem. That's ignorant. Understand? If you have stomach pain, no, that one's not stomach pain, it's just that my muscle is cramping together. They are making it to having abs. No, that one is delusional. Okay? It doesn't make sense, what? So it means what? Positive mindset means you acknowledge there's a problem, you're aware that it is a problem for you, you have the resources that you know is unlimited, that you can overcome it. That's the awareness that we want. We call it the personal mastery. You need to understand what is actually stopping you. For example, we call it the inner. Who's the chatterbox? Do you realize that each time when you want to do something, there's someone talking to you? Do you notice? Even for those who are quiet right now, right, they have a lot of dialogue inside their head. You notice or not? That's why you're nodding. Yeah. We call it the inner talks. What are your inner talks that you're aware of that's stopping you from doing what you want? Correct or not? Imagine now, if you don't have all these inner talks, sometimes it sounds like someone. Not all the time sound like you. At some point, it sounds like someone. Do you realize? You realize? This is what we call the internal processing. In NLP we talk about neuro-linguistic. NLP means neuro. Neuro means the brain, correct. Linguistic means?
Related to language.
Yes. P means program. Programming means the behavior. NLP basically means the brain, and then we use linguistic. All the time is words inside our head that forms a picture.
when you buy that house, was there an end picture when before you signed the SMP?
Yeah.
Have you envisioned something that is so beautiful that you wanted?
Yeah.
That's why you put down the money, ma. But the thing is, once you go there, it's not what you expected, right?
That's why people say when you're dating and when you're married, it's two different worlds.
Oh, this one in relationship. This one in relationship talk. We're going to talk deeper into this one. So, in our brain, we always have words going inside our head that forms a picture, and therefore our behavior when you put down the money, no? Correct, no? Otherwise, if you don't have that picture, how will you put down the money? If they cannot sell you that picture. If you look at Nike advertisement, and let's not talk about other things, let's talk about Nike. You look at the ads. Do you realize that the ads talk a lot about their shoe, man?
They tell people just do it.
Yeah, only when you wear it only, right? Suddenly I feel so motivated to run.
Even though,
I got
even though,
super Nike on me.
even though,
They run like Usain Bolt, you know?
though most people who own Nike trainers don't use them that often.
Right. But the thing, if you look at Nike, you look at the ads, they sell what?
The image of speed.
Yeah, they sell fitness. The spirit. Yeah, the spirit, the emotion. McDonald's sell what? Happiness. Happiness, correct. What else? What else do you know that's selling emotions one?
Cars.
Cars.
Birkin.
Rolex. Birkins, Rolex. Mercedes-Benz.
Gacha games. They always promise that the new character will make you successful, even though they'll get power crept in the next patch.
Yes. You see, all these are emotion driven. People buy not because of the product. They buy because of the emotions that goes with it. You buy Birkin, how you feel?
Like no smart.
Oh. Now, you need to edit here. When you buy Mercedes-Benz, what do you feel? Once you drive Mercedes-Benz, wow,
Like atas like that.
atas. Tiba-tiba so bawah.
Seriously, they just want to show the class.
No, you're right. But again, it sells feelings, isn't it? Including this cafe that we are in. Everything that we go in, we are selling experience. We are going through experience over to another experience. But the thing is, for example, why would I ask you, did you have good experience while you're staying in the house? COVID strikes is one of the indication. Were you stressed?
At first not, because everybody thought it's temporary.
But it prolonged, right?
Yeah.
Same goes to your fears. It increased. COVID is a beautiful chaos, I would say. COVID time. Beautiful chaos. It's where the whole world start to change. A reset button. What is that we used to ignore from the inner world, which is our own family, our inner circle, ourselves? We start to go back to that. All this while, it works perfectly. All of us are moving outwards. You see a lot of businesses thriving and whatsoever not. But COVID hits. What being triggered?
Change your mindset.
Change your mindset. And then trigger the inner self.
Self-care.
Yeah, self-care. We start to talk about, we are so concerned about our well-being suddenly.
Yeah.
Right? Last time we don't care, money first, right? You go out, jalan and everything, spend, Birkin. Right? So, you really pamper her good, Now I know. So, looking at it, COVID hits, a lot of people go through different experience. Some people say that it was very, very chaotic, dramatic, fearful, and whatsoever not. But some people actually have a bliss, despite the chaos, despite the stress. Some of them actually thrive during chaos. Interesting, right? Jaden, my son, Jaden actually thrived through chaos. While everyone had the lockdown, he has the best time of his world. Introvert. Suddenly, I don't need to shake hands with people. I don't need to see people in their face. It's my best time ever. But it's also a very good bonding for us. As much as I spend time with my son, was I personally, mentally was there with him? That's the next question.
No waste of time.
Yes, but the thing is the presence. The presence. Are you mentally there, physically there? Or you just physically there, mentally go somewhere else? Birkins. Shocking. And then my son
What's that got to do with this?
can say his progress actually progressed 3 to 5 times. That's where he started talking. During COVID. He had his first sentence spoken at age of 7.
Why did you whisper
That's
this in my
COVID.
ear?
So suddenly you don't see people, he start to talk.
It's not that he sees someone they talk. He suddenly have a more focused thing to do. Meaning to say, well, there's no other thing to distract him because we send him from therapy to therapy, from Monday to Sunday actually. He has well-packed therapies from Monday to Sunday. I was on the road 3 to 4 times, different places. Was I exhausted? Yes. Was I drained? Yes. Was I missing the outside world? Yes. I neglected myself at one point. Why? Because I thought that for my son, I need to do that. But what I was doing to myself, I put the oxygen for him, I'm dying here. That's not supposed to be the way. Because how my state is, it will transfer to my son. How many of you believe in bonding? How many of you believe in connection? Connection. Meaning to say, once I feel happy, you will feel happy. Why not? Have you noticed that when you yawn, someone else will yawn? Contagious, right? Then someone laughing. See? Everyone laughing, right?
It's the energy,
Yes.
vibration.
Yes, but if let's say it comes with stress, right? Will you feel stress? Yeah, confirm. What more to say special needs? They are more sensitive to us. Neurotypicals are also as sensitive, especially when they are young. And what are the programming that we program them since young? 0 to 7 is the most programming done without any filters. Meaning to say whatever we say, including the environment that we put them in, is a cookie cutter for them. Every single thing become their core. That is what we call the cookie cutter 0 to 7. Autistic child, like my son, their unconscious mind, who understand unconscious mind? Don't know. Okay, never mind. The emotion mind is way wide open versus the conscious mind. Who understand conscious? Conscious understand, right? It's the logical mind, thinking mind. The other one is emotion mind. So that's why they always say we have 2 minds. Correct? My mind tell me one thing, my heart tell me otherwise. Got enough? My heart and mind not aligned. That's why I cannot do. Correct or not? But what happens if your mind and your soul, everything say yes to it? You do or not? You do, right? So the thing is, how well do we understand the programming inside of us, which is we call it personal mastery. If we haven't mastered ourselves, how are we going to master the next one? Which is, there's 2 mastery by the way. If you cannot master yourself, or when you master yourself, what's the next one that you need to master? We have personal, and we have the relationship, which is people. Us with others. Correct or not? So personal mastery means what? Means you are always at a resourceful state. What does it mean, resourceful state? Anyone understand resourceful state? No? Have you ever been in a state whereby you are so motivated to straight away just do it, that kind? Nothing can stop you. Have you experienced that kind before? I have no doubts that I was just going to press that start button. Have you ever in that situation before? When you make a decision? But I confirm I want to eat McDonald's today. No restraint one. I just gonna order that fried chicken. Got now? Oh. Straight away do it one. I will not say yes, no, that kind of one. Yeah. Got now? That is what we call the resourceful state. For example, when you are so passionate about what you like to do, the things that you love to do, you're so passionate about it, and you just do it. Got enough? Got? That's what we call the resourceful state. Meaning to say, taking what? Taking action. That is the resourceful state. And then personal mastery, meaning to say you are able to take action all the time. Meaning to say you know what is your programming. What is not right, you need to remove it. But the thing is, how do we remove it? Are we aware of this or not? What is really stopping us? Every time we need to make decision from time to time, correct? But how many times do we make the right one? That we feel good in terms of mind and soul, everybody aligned within ourselves. How many times? Of course, when the stake is higher, of course the decision takes longer. Yes? So, personal mastery is all about taking action and being at resourceful state at all times. Whenever there's a goal, everyone will write the goals, right? And then you have a list of what's stopping you. If let's say all the things that you write down that is stopping you is not there, what will you do? Go ahead. What's stopping you?
Succeed.
Correct? Good. Oh. So the internal, external factors, we already understand that. Again, whatever that you thought that you are off track, actually you are not. You are meant where you meant to be. You are supposed to go through that. Again, if you believe in God, God makes no mistakes. Whatever that you thought is a mistake, whatever that you thought is punching you in the gut, is meant for you to go through. Very simple one. When you pray for courage, what does God give you? Task, challenge, scare you more. Correct? What? He has to scare you for all the. He has to press all the fear buttons. What? Yeah. If you cannot overcome your fear, how to become courageous? Correct. If you pray for patience, what is going to give you? Correct. Patience. You will throw everything to press your issue. Everything that will trigger you to the point that you have no passion. And that is where you get the muscle to do it, isn't it? Just like exercise. You have to exercise, you need to feel the soreness of the muscle to know that you do the right thing. Only then you have the lean toes there. Isn't it? And only then you know what is that you need. The skill set. Good. So understanding your world, we talk about personal mastery. And we come to awesome, overcoming how with 4 practical steps, right? Okay, there's 4 practical steps. We're talking about the environment, state, perception, next action. So this is where I'm going to cover how are we going to do it. Just now, all of a sudden, just now what was it? This is the 4 steps to what we can do from here. And this is something that you can practice at home. Okay? Good. Let's watch movie again.
I don't know what is that.
Yeah, I also don't know what is the truth. There's so many movies.
Last one is personal intention.
Okay, action. Next. Action and intention.
State, perception, action, intention.
Well, are you the one
As you think of when you see someone who is confident, can you identify someone who is confident? Can you identify someone who's confident? You? Me. How you know I'm so confident? Just because I'm very confident, I am. Who knows I need to rap aside. How you know? How do you know that person is calm?
Their behavior, they seem calm.
Okay, you as I say confident, you have a picture in your head, right? How does a confident person look like? Okay, as you sit down here, can you show me your confident looking pose? If you are confident, how would a confident person sit? Good. Very good. Did you notice the body posture?
That was the first thing I thought of.
Yeah, sorry. How do you feel? Confident.
I feel confident too.
Confident. Okay, now I want you to work. Work. Can you tell me how you really yeah, okay. Suddenly you feel like energy. Okay. Back. Do you notice the difference? Good. Second exercise. Now I want you to do this. Everybody can.
Sorry?
I want you to do the chi chi cha cha. What is it? The chi chi cha cha one. You talk. One lah. The chi cha cha one. That pose. You mean busybody? That one chi chi cha. You know. You know the chi chi cha cha one. You know one.
I think you're alone on this one.
I'm not saying that way. I need to cover with different people. Okay. Here's the experiment. Confidence, facial me. You know why?
I don't understand.
Do you know why? Because it's not in your programming. It's not in your dictionary.
Oh.
I just made it up. Thank you for playing your game.
So we all with a blank face, don't know what is happening.
Because why? Like for example, the answer this question. Does it mean for the other person? However we perceive someone, it reflects on us. For
Sorry?
example, when we say the person is skinny, what does it mean?
We're suspicious of them.
How do you know that person is skinny?
Their behaviors.
You are also that type. That's why you can tell.
Yes.
If you are not that type, you cannot tell.
Correct.
Oh. Is that why she made something up?
Yeah.
To demonstrate it?
No wonder so many say I look like this acrylic model.
Beautiful and
Stop scheming, don't scheme against anybody. Like no motive. Like that means like that I don't come with any hidden motive.
the one more people say is what you get.
Yeah.
What you say is what you get. But the thing is how many people or how many of us actually realize?
So they say, oh, with you I can let down my guard. I don't have to fill up a defense. So I don't know that is good or bad as I can tell. Or I should actually put up some kind of some false thing. I don't know whether it's right or wrong. The way I carry myself this way.
What is wrong?
People like to see the false face, the pretending side of people.
Then what is it? What is
Like I don't know. Sometimes they say the right thing is you need to put up a pretending to look nice.
Just think about it. Like the way as you look like from Peninsular Malaysia to Malaysia. Very unusual. Very unusual for Peninsular Malaysia to transparent. I find the people from Sabah, Sarawak, are more calm than Peninsular Malaysia.
Somehow I don't know, I just feel if you treat people sincere, that's what you get.
Go. Yeah.
That's how I
Let's
I believe that I just
learn to put on a lot of muscle. Yeah.
it's very tiring. And then to come up to everybody you talk to, you have to make up a story to come up with a lie. And then I don't have very good memory. I don't know what I tell you before. And then when I tell the other person, what if I tell the wrong story? And then this is not what I remember it. I cannot manage this kind of too many scheming. I just cannot manage.
Bringing the lies back up.
I just really
It's a good one to have. Yeah. Honestly speaking, when
really not too dangerous or expose myself too much.
you feel alive,
When you don't gamble, no poker face.
I mean, like, if you can't do that, if let's say for you to not do that, and it's dangerous, we should not be into it.
This a lie. Probably the fact that I have so many friends, this is probably the
That's how you survive now.
yeah.
That's how you're supposed to. Because they know you are like that, so you won't expect it. No?
Well, I guess
You know you're transparent.
no.
Same goes to like what Dr. just now was explaining. Well, this one, vice versa with other people. Yes, you are each other, including myself. Each one of you are my favorite. Each I can say me, each one. That's why they all have attached. Talk about it. So things that you like, but things that you don't. When they say, oh, this person so teacher gossip, which area you like. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the microphone. Yeah, the microphone. Be back for 5 minutes. Okay. In order.
Yeah.
Tell me what people write about you.
What I write about myself is I want to be a racer, and everyone else says banana cute, pretty girl, calm and cheerful. So, it's not very accurate.
Look at that.
I don't even have a license.
It's good to have dreams. So if you look into this, what did you discover from this activity? Who would like to share this experience? Yourself?
Actually, I think I stand up easily, and then especially in the situation like this, I'm highly extrovert. I think so. Can be quite blunt, like really straight like arrow, and then I'm quite practical. But then a lot of people find me cheerful, very lovely, humorous, pleasant, positive mindset, nice lady. And how about they cannot see that I'm actually stressed out because of my son. They say you don't look like you're trouble.
Yeah, I need to write a face here. I'm trouble.
Yeah, I got troubled. Like at times I didn't know I hold up the stress until I got like this headache so bad, and then when I check the blood pressure is 174. Yeah, so it's like feel so bad, drink coffee, cannot go to sleep, cannot. Then go and see a doctor. Doctor check my blood pressure. What happened? I say, no, you tell me what happened. Why you have this expression? 174. You tell me what happened.
Many times, if you realize in what we have wrote about ourselves, do you notice that we actually being more harsh than what other people will get?
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're punishing ourselves.
Yeah, why want to beat ourselves up?
I think sometimes it's my fault.
And that's why, from where do we think that's right or wrong comes into play? There are certain times that it requires certain action, and it requires that particular decision. And then many times we beat ourselves up because of the decision that we made. And then they will say something like, if I know better, I will not do so. Correct or not?
Yeah.
Got no? Have you experienced this kind of thing? Got right? Kalau saya tahu awal-awal saya tak akan buat. Betul tak? Kalau saya tahu awal-awal saya
langsung tak payah buat sudah. But the thing is, already buat baru tahu mah. Correct? But funny thing is that why do we beat ourselves up based on the situation and the decision that we make back then? But I want to tell you the truth about this one. If I'm going to let you give you another chance for you to rewind back, you were still going to make the same decision. Because why? We all make the decision based on the resources that we have back then, the knowledge that we have, as much as we know. That is the best situation, that's the best decision that we could make. Even though it might not be the best, but that was the best that we could do during that time. Even for us to break down. As parents, do we lose our bowels sometimes? Yes. Do we beat ourselves up after that? Yes. But the thing is, it still goes on, right? Many times when we talk about being a parent, you need to be the perfect parent. Who, based on whose Bible? This one. It's not then you do religion, but religion actually talks about you need to be kind, you need to be loving and so on. Love can come in different forms. When it commands you to behave or do a certain decision, you will have to step in, right?
Yes.
Same goes to parenting one-on-one. If you're going to read any parenting book, we got what kind of parenting style? Anyone can share with me?
Okay.
Helicopter. Helicopter parenting, yes. What else? Title. Authoritative. Gentle parenting. Gentle parenting. Attachment parenting. So many type parenting, right? What else? Yes. Okay, so parenting, good. Wow. Where are you from? So parenting. And one point, if you look into the market, do you realize there's many theories about parenting? So which one's the best? Which one's the best? Okay, for the kids. Kids are here. Which one do you think is the best parenting? For 5 so far they mentioned.
Answer lah.
We copy the teenager right now.
What a parenting like? What the parenting is like? I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Gentle.
I would say neutral is, I think it's okay.
Neutral.
mutual respect.
Actually, that's a very good one.
Mutual respect.
Neutral or neutral?
Neutral.
Neutral parenting.
Neither hot nor cold.
Yeah. If you look into when you say neutral, right? What does it mean? It means to be flexible, right? You can be this or that, can be neither as well, and that's the best parenting. You cannot be fun at the same time become an aggressive mom, like very angry mother at the same time. But if you can be a sporty mom, you can, right? You can. You can be a mother who go military, but your child love you, one. You know what is military parenting? Yes. I say 1 do 1. I say 2 is no, you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Two push up now. Yeah, very military. So this is what happened when it comes to parenting. There is no neither good or bad, but why do we beat ourselves up at the same time? Why do we judge ourselves, being harsh to ourselves, or we are doing the best that we can? Isn't it? And one thing for sure, each one of you here today, each one of you, I spoke to each one of you. Can you please do me a favor? Give a good pat to the person next to you. You did well. Yeah, you did well. Being here means you all are a person who cares a lot to be here. And who will actually come out at this time to learn about all these kind of things? Not many. But you're all willing to put your time and energy just to be here to learn. It means a lot, isn't it not? Only concerned people would. And it means a lot to you as a parent. Because each one of us striving to be the best version of ourselves. Right?
Okay, this one already done. So when you write down, what do you love to do? Have you really think about it? What do you really love to do? When you do it, you feel like even you find yourself lost in time. You can go on for hours and then the time like pass too fast. What's the one thing that you really like to do? Or maybe you didn't do it. Or maybe you do too much.
I like to share about parenting experiences. Learn with this.
This one mistakes are being spelled as mistakes. Things that we should be taking care of, but we missed it. When we say we missed it, was it intentional or was it unintentional?
You know, one of the biggest mistakes I feel I made is that we bought a property in Seremban. And I thought it was okay because I thought I had a flexi working hour is okay. I regretted it after we moved down. And I got stuck there for 5 years. Couldn't sell the property. Rent also no value. So I just moved back this year actually. My husband is still there. We argue over this issue for the last 5-6 years. So I keep blaming myself because I also signed the SIP. So I cannot stop blaming myself for making this mistake. And property is one of the biggest decision in our life. It's a big chunk of money. It's not like a dress or a blouse you buy, you regret, chuck it aside, give to somebody. How to dispose of property with a current market value loss of 200 over thousand. So we keep arguing, cannot get over this thing, going in circles.
But if you know back then you will not make it, you will not buy it already, what?
I don't know what got in my head was time.
What was it that meet your criteria that you didn't realize?
Because we were living in a condo, then our son growing up, then my husband keeps saying he wants to look for a bigger space, landed property. Somehow we go for a lot of house hunt. Don't know how one fine day one agent called up and then he was like in Seremban. No need to go, we won't go there. I say anyway, I just go down and have a look. I don't know what got into what he signed.
You do not know.
Yeah. After we moved down, like just over 6 months, MCO broke out, COVID-19.
Oh,
that's everything like the reality gave us cannot cross day and crowd. That was really hard. Like, and then suddenly I really feel like I feel cut off from the world. Because I still work in PJ.
Actually, if you look into it, right, you say you have flexi hours, that means you can work from home.
And the reality is I can't work from home because I'm a salesperson. I can't. I still have to travel, and that traveling really kills me. And that's like you say, the external factors, friends, all these friends start to come and show their concern. You shouldn't have bought that place lah. I'm from Johor. You know the traveling Seremban always jam one, it will kill you. After an hour, you know Seremban jam 2 hours to go home. You'll die. Move back. How to move back lah? You don't know how to dispose the property. You don't want to live there, so you have to pay loan. So we are stuck. That's how we are stuck.
If you say that you can't move,
that's why we are stuck there. I just moved back this year.
When you really look at it, was it really the house is an issue? Or is it the experience that you experienced in that house is not that
The
pleasant?
house is very nice. I finally get my big space, my gardening space. It's nice. The neighbors are nice. If you don't work, if you retire, then you stay there.
Yeah,
Yes.
natural.
160 kilometer drive daily to and fro to work.
That's a lot of petrol.
Yeah, and then the petrol, the toll, the cost, every trip to PJ daily costs 45 minimum. Toll itself 15.
But back then,
And my office in Uptown starting. So all the way, so like Basito cheapest, if you take Elite, $8.95 single seat. How much is the total that you
Do you
can
work flexi hours or you have to be office on time?
We don't have to be in office, but you come to think of it, anywhere you travel, the moment you hit KL, toll everywhere, Build Highway, Spring Highway, everything is toll. Highest I've ever hit one day toll itself, I pay 20 ringgit. So I'm like, see, I told you I'm not because I'm not don't, but we buy already. So it's a bad decision. I keep blaming myself. Like, what got into me? How did I told you, you cannot leave Selangor, you cannot leave the central. You have to stay here, and you cannot go any other states. That's why this is the central of the whole Malaysia. The economy is there. Why do you think Indo people come here? Why do you think Johor people come here? You cannot leave.
If you look into it, right, when you say it's a mistake,
So I'm blaming myself over and over and over. So the karma keep repeating.
when do you plan to continue this one? How long?
I just moved back to Puchong January this year.
But you still blame yourself.
My husband cannot let go. He agreed to it. We agreed to it. We say okay, let's move after Chinese New Year. And in the end, he changed his mind. He stayed put. So he's there, I'm here. You don't have to let go of the house. But I think you suggested we rent it out fully furnished. You have this cover 2/3 of the loan. And now you take your turn. How like that? I'm not doing that. What are you doing that? I'm enjoying my life here.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm back to Selangor. My friend really celebrated me. Yeah, finally you're back.
Thanks for coming. Yeah, they need to leave early. Also as a kid, especially when they're young. Yeah. And what are the programming that we program them since young? 0 to 7 is the most programming done without any failures. Meaning to say whatever we say, including the environment that we put them in, is a cookie cutter. Every single thing become their core. That is what we call the cookie cutter, 0 to 7. Autistic child, like my son, their unconscious mind, who understand unconscious mind? Don't know. Okay, never mind. The emotional mind is way wide open versus the conscious mind. Who understand conscious? Conscious understand, right? It's the logical mind, thinking mind. The other one is emotion mind. So that's why they always say you have two minds. Alright? My mind tell me one thing, my heart tell me something otherwise. Got it? My heart and mind not alive. That's what I cannot do. Correct or not? But what happens if your mind and your soul, everything say yes to it? You do. You do, right? So the thing is, how well do we understand the programming inside of us, which is we call it personal mastery. If we haven't mastered ourselves, how are we going to master the next one? Which is, there's two mastery, by the way. If you cannot master yourself, or when you master yourself, what's the next one that you need to master? You have personal, and we have the relationship, which is people. Us with others. Correct or not? So personal mastery means what? Means you are always at a resourceful state. What does it mean, resourceful state? Anyone understand resourceful state? No? Have you ever been in a state whereby you are so motivated to straight away just do it, that kind? Nothing can stop you on. Have you experienced that kind before? I have no doubts that I was just going to press that start. Have you ever in that situation before? No? When you make a decision, but I confirm my I don't for it. No restraint one. I just going to order that practical. Got that? Oh, straight away do it one. I will not say yes, no, that kind of. Yeah. Got that. That is what we call the resourceful state. For example, when you are so passionate about what you like to do, the things that you love to do. You're so passionate about it, and you just do it. What? That's what we call the resourceful state. Meaning to say, taking what? Taking action. That is the resourceful state. And then personal mastery, meaning to say you are able to take action all the time. Meaning to say you know what is your programming. What is not right, you need to remove. But the thing is, how will we remove it? Are we aware first of all? What is really stopping us? Every time we need to make a decision from time to time, right? But how many times do we make the right one that we feel good in terms of mind and soul, everybody online within ourselves? How many times? Of course, when the stake is higher, of course the decision takes longer. Yes? So, personal mastery is all about taking action and being at resourceful state at all times. Whenever there's a goal, everyone will write the goals, right? And then you have a list of what's stopping you. If let's say all the things that you write down that is stopping you is not there, what will you do? Go ahead. What's stopping you? Alright? Good. Oh. So the internal external factors we already understand that. Again, whatever that you thought that you are off track, actually you're not. You are meant it's where you meant. You are supposed to go through that. Again, if you believe in God, God makes no mistakes. Whatever that you thought is a mistake, whatever that you thought is punching you in the gut, is meant for you to go through. Very simple one. When you crave for courage, what does God give you? Task, challenge, scare you more. Correct? He has to scare you with he has to press all the fear buttons. What? Yeah. If you cannot overcome your fear, how to become courageous? Correct or not? If you pray for patience, what is going to give you? Correct? You will throw everything to press your patience issue. Everything that will trigger you to the point that you have no patience. And that is where you get the muscle to do it, isn't it not? It's like exercise. You have to exercise, you need to feel the soreness of the muscle to know that you do the right thing. Only then you have the lean here. Isn't it not? And only then you know what is that you need. The skill set. Good. So understanding your world, we talk about personal mastery. And we come to overcoming how with 4 practical steps. Why like that? Okay, there's 4 practical steps. We're talking about environment, state, perception, next action. So this is where I'm going to cover how are we going to do it. Just now, all of a sudden, what was it? This is the 4 steps to what we can do from here. And this is something we wanted learning good. The power of we can try. The word try itself is actually a word of doing. Do you know there's no such thing as try? Do you know? There's no such thing as try. You understand? No, right? Good. Yeah. Yes. Read before and experiment. I want you all to try to take this from me. Try. I mean, I really try. Take this from me. Take this real slow. Yeah, company, right? You're the big deal, right?
Well, you can't really try and then probably try and just put it in fail.
But the thing is, you have to try. For example, you try. Try. No. I said try. Try. Try.
I only got to try and fail to take it. Like,
I said just try. It doesn't make sense, isn't it? Because when try comes into play, either you do it or you don't do it at all. Because when try is actually a word of action. It's whether you want to do it or not. And the best thing about why people will actually go for try, use this word try, right? Because they want to give a space to fall back. So if I fall back, you don't need to blame me.
So
You say try on me.
so they use try as an excuse.
Yes. So I say try. That means give me the allowance of the benefit of doubt that I will not be here. Correct or not? Correct or not? Like for example, I will try to be there.
When my friend sent me this invitation, I found and then I contacted Amy to me. Yeah. And then you sent me this thing that okay, you need to pay in advance in order to secure the booking, right? So people cannot try. We pay, they have to come. I actually scheduled it in my diary. Yeah. It's not a if I agree, I go. It's no if I agree.
Yes.
I may not schedule it in.
Yes. So it's a must come. You want to come and people, and then no matter how it is.
I'm late because I missed the open traffic. I went another round.
It's meant to be. It's meant to be. That's why we start late also. So at one point, all we need to do is to change our state of mind. The mother gives the benefit of try so that they allow themselves to make mistakes as they go. Correct? But a growth mindset would think of it as an experiment. Let's experiment on it. Experiment meaning say it will pass or it will fail. That's it. And then we readjust the whole thing and do it again. Alright? So just the word try, it actually implicates or it means imply action. Do. Only you do that you can know what is the result. If you don't do, it's all in your head. Correct. And then who here understand manifestation or attraction? Alright. Okay, we talk about vision board. Who understand vision board? Vision boards, right? Vision boards are like, for example, all these trees, I want to go into this forest and have this kind of feeling. So I have this picture and then hang it at my board. I pin it up at my board. I want to go wherever I want to be with this kind of man at the board. So picture. Yeah, last time when we are young, we have this idol picture here and there. Yeah. I want to be just like that idol body. Okay. So this is what I call the vision board. So you have a direction to who, correct? No? So this is what we talk about vision. And if it's not clear, do you think you will go? So why? So sorry. Correct. That's not my A student. Decorated round box. So what does that mean to you?
I don't know. I just like to put some color there, and red is nice, so red is arts.
Because whatever that we think is random is not. There is a reason why we will choose to put something on there. Every single decision you make that you say you don't know is actually a decision that you already know why you made it, and you are not aware that you do not want to listen. But it will come to your realizations. I do a little bit art therapy as well. Yeah, but anyway, the main point about perception is basically what you feel inside. How is it that you're receiving all this? And where you are right now, the environment, that's how you would have your box. If you're going to draw your box at home, will you still use it? Will you still going to draw the same box? When you go to work, you used to draw the same box. One thing for sure, the environment, if you look around, it's all kids, holidays, happy, cozy, And the coffee itself is very cooperative.
I don't know.
That's why the design that we have for her is Christmas. It's Christmas. Yes. So it includes how we actually draw our box. And that's how we feel on the inside. Good. So next section. Dream stays a dream without action. Oh, so fun. Excellent student. I'm so happy. Step 2. So this one, what you need to do is, what is that one thing that I can adjust to make me feel more aligned this week? This week itself. Today is Thursday. So today, Thursday, until next week, Thursday, that's 1 week, right? What is that one thing you can change about yourself or readjust? No need to change. Just adjust a bit only. 0.01 also can. From what you are doing, closer to what you want to do, which is your goal. What you want to achieve. What's that one thing? That one thing we have half a piece to arrange, right? But the thing is just one. Yeah. Get committed. Can anyone tell me that they can? Can or not? Can or not? Cannot. Cannot. Okay, get committed. One thing only. Consistently change for 1 week only. Maintain that. Align the date. Maintain the balance for that 1 week. And see how it changed for you. I mean, you will, nothing to lose on actually, you have more to gain. You have more to gain, honestly speaking. You already invested your time, your money here. Why not do that? As for you. That one thing. Cut down on my Netflix hours. I watched too much drama already. Just that one thing, adjust that one thing. Okay? Done? Good. So let's recap. So what is personal mastery?
I have all the resources at any time.
And more?
To identify the internal and external factors that hinder.
What else? Personal mastery. You know what's personal mastery? It's okay, I didn't watch it. What else? Correct. What you have just mentioned, talking about the resources. Personal excellence, being a resourceful state and taking action regardless. Once you know when you know you have personal mastery. And once you have personal mastery, can I tell you a secret? Do you want to know the secret?
Yep.
Want or not? Anyone want? The back then want to know it. Don't want to know the secret. Okay, fine, we keep it to ourselves. Want to know the secret? No? Yes. Show you one here. Oh, remember this one? The internal and external. Internal is the personal mastery, right? And then when we say that internal is the only thing that we can control, correct? Correct or not? Internal is the only thing that we can control within our mind, correct? External is something we have no control over, right? Do you know, once you can conquer your internal self, your thoughts, your emotion, your behavior, your habits, what will happen to the external? Do you know that you can also have what you want to have and what you want to do? You all will come with it. Your time. No longer you won't say that you have no time. Opportunities in front of you, you will grab it. No such thing as excuses. Your excuse is that I must do it already. babies, partners, friends, they all will be aligned. Because why? It's clear enough. You want it, everyone will support you. Why? They will not support because of why? Usually these people will come near you because of they want to support you as well, point, right? Many times they say pour 你冷水, pour water and all that for what? They're afraid of you getting hurt, disappointed, or failing, and then they have to deal with the aftermath, right? Correct, right? But the thing is, if you know yourself, each time when you're going to fall back, it's just a feedback to realign, just like remember the tauge, the bean sprout story? Just for you to know what is that's not working, what is that you improve, right? But I think if you don't do, how would you know what to improve? Correct, no? Situation can change. This one, I will leave it to the next one. We'll talk more about this one. It's going to be more interesting. Good. So what are the 4 steps to Power Me? Yeah, what's the 4 steps? Okay, don't want to talk about Power Me. What's the 4 steps?
Perception.
Correct. Excellent speaker. ESPN. Sports. Sports channel. All the way with inspiration, motivation, counter. Right? Good. Everyone doing very well, huh? So, summary of what we have learned so far. We already talked about the 4 practical steps of Power Me Up. We're talking about environment, state, perception, and also next also action. Action, what is that you need to take now? Do you want bonus or not? One? One or not? No, you still have time. 6 o'clock. So one? Yeah, the bonus one. Yeah. Actually, the bonus one is a power button. Get into a recycle state just by turn on the off. Do you want that? You want that? You sure or not? That's the bonus that it's not part of the whole thing. If you want, we can do it. How many you want? I'll go by majority though. Okay, good. Okay, then I have to do it right. Okay. So as this one, let's be the change maker. So again, for those who missed out just now, you can scan my IG, and also this is my WhatsApp.
Time for me to start in the start. I was reluctant.
It's a sign. Anyway, we will also blast up. We have your numbers, we will also blast up. When we get the news from
Because too many social media groups to manage, and then have one more. So
Instagram one also leads to the WhatsApp one. I can't get Instagram one, so never mind.
These are the testimonials for those who actually went through my coaching. Okay, so Florence Jingio, she's from KK. So she actually coached her through voice. So she always listens to me. Like, I can be a podcaster already also. So a lot of things, I even help people with their business, and also those who actually stuck in their career, I'm also pathway for them to go to Singapore. It's also through NLP. I didn't connect them to anyone else. They have the opportunity just help them. That's how powerful it is. Once you have created it, I can help. This is what I do to the person. And also, the problem need that I have is the limitation to believe that I have since 7 years old. She didn't know that she had it. Because through the coaching that she had, and so many others, so many others. Dr. Shabnan, she is a person who does nutrition. She's a doctor as well. She has fear of people that she knows. Each time when she goes to the doctor, she will feel anxious. Oh yeah. So one more, I would like to let you know, when you don't have clarity, you have anxiety. So this is where I end my presentation. There is no cage nor a box in our mind. They are in our thoughts. Yes, thank you so much for sitting with me. One thing about this, we don't say that, oh, I see this one, I need to beat myself up. You go inside one corner, inside the tent there, and then go dash from because I need that. No, it's not like that. It's us telling us that is this one beneficial for me? No. If it's not, then don't be them they move. As simple as that. You don't have to beat yourself. Because it's an internal process that we work out as we go through life. And we go through life, do you know how many decisions we make? Do you know? Each note you give me just now, you just make a decision.
So is this the crux of NLP to deal with your internal first?
Yes, your internal.
You dealt with then you project to the external.
So you don't get the external, how you do your Oh, I like the student today. My project. I must be a good student. Interesting. I really like the book. It's very good. Any more questions? Any more questions?
Sure, there's no question. I would like to get she has two jobs and she has learned and done before. You know, so I want to ask her to share her experience. How she says that the law, the history, how. And then also, you know, she can show some use her acting practice, doing something. And then, what did you do?
Please stop calling.
Coming over the set it up in KL, and I will be the person that they are
so if I have to mind very keen.
Oh, great.
She was religious. Individually, thank you.
Another thing because a lot of parents are struggling, they don't know what to do.
Yes.
Where to go, what to do next.
Yes. And then last time when I was here, I had no idea where to go. And then I also don't know where to go. I go and I stumble a lot of things along the way. And then during the early intervention, I can't see this one is it wasn't in my reality. To me, just to get over EFT is already a lot of things to do. But the thing is, once we are here, parents no longer need to feel lost. That's the journey, you just go through it, yeah. And then they have everything lined up properly, correctly. And with this system, you go divergent trial can be properly selected. And let's say you start on early intervention. Do you think that preschool will be a problem? It will not be a problem, lesser problem. Still got problem, but lesser. Correct? And it will continue to reduce and reduce until they go to natural price, which is they go out for employment. You want them to go out for employment, correct? Then that's why can you share some of the success story in employment?
Gabuda has started to play swing. When they start teach them how to do officer. And this level properties yes. You can believe just tell them she用平常的怎么设备 he will help us to put this together and expand the business. So I think when we come together, so with task force, we were able to help parents to go through this transition. Regardless of where they come into, they will be accorded. So they no longer have to think about, oh, I don't have anyone to guide me, so I don't know where to go. So all these excuses can be available. It's not a valid argument. Because all Google is central from the So when our child got diagnosed, how do we live? Do you remember the time? Oh, don't know what.
And I know they found reflection through a Facebook short video. I know that what the heck is reflection?
Correct. Suddenly I also think I should the Chinese word.
Why I never heard this term before? I'm an insurance agent for 10 years. It's not in critical business because it's not even an illness. So I'm like, what is it? So when we discovered this, I discussed with his class teacher. His class teacher saw I leave out all the people because your son look like he take all the boxes. Why not get him diagnosed? Okay, Google, find a brace. Send him to diagnose 300 ringgit.
Oh, very cheap.
And then the doctor said, I think your son will also receive. But here they cannot do that. You need to find your ankle. Well, then one thing lead to another. I see four doctors. In the end, he get everything. I'm like, oh my god. I told the psychiatrist, I said, now I'm depressed, but maybe you have to give me a diet. He said, no, you just need to go with friends and a copy of you. No need to be telling.
One thing about what I've learned in the office, how my role change was during the people mastery the people mastery the role when they talk about what are they for. Some but it's not really learn this is not going to be it's not but in the long run, after is able to self-sustain, they're going to have a peaceful program. For those who are able, they will live and do for them. So this one, we're going to have our very first briefing here. I heard it's extraordinary. The one that has the full range of this from Singapore. From extraordinary. So he'll be coming over to just leave the tabs. It's going to have the August 10th. The venue and time we have not decided yet. August 10th. Venue time haven't decided. So Ivan will be coming. So we're going to have this open up to parents to come. So if you have anyone who's interested to join the movement, please make time on 10th of August. And for those who are interested, please text me. You already have my WhatsApp, right? Instagram. My WhatsApp, Instagram. Please text me if you're interested in the 10th of August. It's going to be on a Sunday. It's a Sunday. It won't be very long, about 2-3 hours. 2-3 hours.
That's not happening in the morning, like go to church.
No, it should be in the afternoon. After that, I know Sunday go to church. So after that, so we're talking about after lunch. Probably it happen at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. Just the only thing is the venue part. We haven't signed on the venue. So Ivan is already booked his time to come. So if there's any question you want to ask, that is the last time he should. Because he doesn't come down. The last time he came was very early. So I made it to see his so he converted all of this on PIC up as a year. So they talk about enterprising as well. So it's a full-fledged group, which is something that you're literally. We have a lot of people as even, but Singapore is very political resources, but they make do with what we can make. Even if they are yeah, so the only thing is to get the people to meet each other. So this is the upcoming project. Yeah. Any questions for me?